Hello, Brenda. How are you tonight? Sorry. I had to close it off for a minute while I put my bottom teeth in. Man, they're still hurting me. And I forgot my pillow. Just getting hot already. I am beat. I'm so tired. I left Waltz today and wanted to literally go home and take a nap, and I had forgotten all about making an appointment with this lady to go and pick up all these ceramic molds. Oh, girl, I just had a piece of it. I didn't even have time to make dinner. So I ran in there and grabbed me a piece of that bread. Oh, so good. It is so good. And I got another video coming out on pizza. I've got to upload it to the thingy. I'll give you a quick look since nobody else is on here. If I can find the thing. You know what? My phone's fixing to die. I don't know what is going on with that. I must have been pushing a lot of buttons. Let's see here. That was my pizza today. I don't know if you can see that. I made that pizza in the sun oven. Hey, Tony. Hey, David. What you doing, honey? I got it all done. Yeah, he's talking bad about me, guys. He said I lost my mind. I have. I really have. I just okay. Yeah, you know, Brenda, I've been doing all this yard work and stuff, shoveling, shoveling, shoveling. Well, I kind of been laid back the last 2 days and not done as much, but I'm still getting a lot done. But my daughter-in-law calls me and says they got all these ceramics. Hey, Christy, ceramic molds for free. I said okay. I figured there'd be from the picture it looked like 20 or 30 maybe. Hmm. It's almost filling the whole living room. He was just teasing me, Brenda. I have lost my mind. I really do believe I have. I'm really serious. This is how many molds there was. I had already started taking them out of the truck. And that's how many was left. See that little bitty hole right there? That's where I had taken some out. And then I said, "Oh, I better take a picture just to show everybody how many molds I got." I'm just totally floored. And I meant to do a more of a video, but I haven't. I'll do some tomorrow, I guess. I am beat. I mean, totally beat. And the mosquitoes eat me alive. I didn't realize they were even biting me. And I have already gotten in 12,687 steps. When I left Waltz today, I only had like 3,000 steps. I can't believe it. That about kicked me in the behind. Some of them things are heavy too. My truck was loaded down. I think those weighed more than the dirt and the mulch did, to be honest with you. The way the truck was driving was pretty heavy. Yes, and there's another truckload tomorrow. I don't know where in the world I'm going to put the other truckload, but I'll find a place. Mm. Yeah, I'll probably finish off putting them in the living room. I am going to empty out that big old shed. I keep saying it, keep saying it. I've got to do it now because I ain't got nowhere to put this stuff. Hey, Melanie, how are you doing, babe? I'm going to try. I've got a mattress here in the hallway that needs to go to David's. So I'm going to try to get that in the truck in the morning by myself. And when I get down there, Becky can help me unload it and put in his house. Cool. I'm glad they're hanging in there. What are you going to do with all those molds? I am going to clean them up and I'm going to go through them all and put numbers on them and figure out exactly what I've got. My mom also has uh, a my mom's probably got this much or more um, over at her house. Um, my mom and my aunt used to do um, ceramics and porcelain dolls. Um, my nose is itching off, and did very well. They really did. I'd really like to get into it and try to make some to sell. Um, I saw one of these was a. It was talking about it was a frog pot or something like that. Planter, frog planter. So I don't know. I'm there was planters in there. There's plates in there. There's all kinds of everything you can imagine in these molds. And hey, if they don't, if I don't ever really even use them, maybe I can sell them. You never know. I love dry brush painting ceramic animals. Cool. Oh my goodness. When I was a little girl, we used to have, hey, Susan, hey, Patty. When I was a little girl, there was a place in Merritt Island that we could go and pay, and we could sit in there and take classes to do ceramics. And we would pick the ceramics that we wanted to do, and we would clean them and fire them, and some of the things we would buy that was already fired, and we would go ahead and paint them. And I mean, we just had so much fun. And because my mom was the only one working in our home, she did not ever have any money to give us for stuff like that. So what us girls would do, we would walk the ditch line and pick up every single soda pop bottle that we could get our hands on. And believe it or not, back then we used to get 5 cents for I guess it's a 16-ounce bottle, tall Coke bottle, and 10 cents I think on the 32 ounce. And we would that's how we paid for the stuff. We went out and did yards. I had a little yard business where I was um, mowing people's yard, and that's how we paid for going swimming and all kinds of stuff. I mean, at the age of 11 years old, I had already saved up almost $800. Okay, I have a kiln back there in the little shed. Do I know whether it works? No. My mom has a kiln, and uh, when my aunt was alive, my mom and my aunt used it, and it did work. So I know I could at least use that kiln. But I mean, how much can one cost? I'm gonna have to look into that and see how much a kiln costs. I'm pretty sure the one in the shed works, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Thank you for praying for him because he kind of overdid it today, helping me. I did ceramics a little while before my kids came along. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I'm thinking if I might have me a little business here. I mean, if I can get them uh, cleaned and fired and ready to be painted or even paint them, I could take them to the flea market or something and sell them. We've always talked about this, my mom and my family. I was locking the house up, turning out lights. Wow. We get 10 cents for every bottle and can that holds drinks in them. Cool. That's awesome. I wish they did that here. Yeah, I wish they did that here, but you would have to pay for those. you know, we there was a deposit on those bottles that was charged extra when you bought them when I was a kid. So tomorrow I will be, if I can get it uploaded and fixed and everything, tomorrow y'all will see a new solar video. I made pizza, and boy, was it ever good. I did eat a couple of pieces out of it. That's probably why I'm not as hungry as I should be. Thank you, Patty. The thing about it is I can't really hold a job or anything like that. But I think if I had something that I could do at my own pace, and where if my back was hurting or something like that, I could move around and go do something else, and you know, I think it would be help a whole lot. We do pay a deposit here, but that kind of return license has sure cleaned up the trash here. Wow, cool. Do you have a pottery wheel, Kathy? That could be addictive, making mugs, etc. Um, thank you, Brenda. Um, I don't have a pottery wheel. Um, I've never really tried to make mugs and stuff like that. Um, wow, $10. Now I save cans. Um, my mom and them guys used to save them and give them to me, but they haven't given me none in a while. I don't know what's going on with that. But um, I've got trash cans out there full of cans that need to go to the recycling bin. But it doesn't really it doesn't really pay good. I put it in the gas tank. Yeah, that's the best way to do. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys. I mean, I literally God must have been really watching out for me. I did not get gas last week in the latter part of the week because I was praying it would go down, and it did. It went down to 415. So I got scared because yesterday I had to get gas, and everywhere it is back up to 450 or 460. And a lot of places 460 now. Well, I got out to Sam's. I didn't even look. I'm such a brain dead. I didn't even look to see what it was today. Mm-mm-mm. And I've got a lot of driving to do this week. It cost me $90.19 to fill up my truck. I wanted to throw up. I was so upset. I just don't know how in the world I'm going to keep on being able to do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Susan. They went back up. Still 465 at the cheap gas stations. Wow. I don't know how they expect Americans to be able to function. I mean, I just, and then my mom called me tonight. My cousin's getting married. So her and my sister are going to the wedding. I don't know how my sister got off. So they're wanting me to go to Mississippi. And I'm like, I'm gonna be close to Danny and Wanda. Nah, I wouldn't just show up. Hey there, Miss Linda. I'm getting about like 20 gallon, 20, 21. miles to the gallon, Patty. Oh my Lord. Don't tell me that these things are going to make my nose itch. There's dust flying around. I can see it. And only God knows what kind of little critters are in them. Hope I didn't bring no bugs home. So let me show you again. This is what I got today. And this is why David said I was crazy. Whole truckload of molds, ceramic molds, for those of you guys that just came in. And I'm going back tomorrow sometime or another for more. I like to go in the morning, but I don't know. Walt may be a little upset with me if I go in late. I have an old Cadillac. It gets about that up to 24 on the highway. Cool. I like that emoji, Patty. That is pretty. They're just ceramic molds. I got them for free. Isn't that crazy? Linda, I'm excited about them. I hope I can make a lot of good stuff out of them. Well, it wasn't totally free. It cost me gas to go down there. And my daughter, we called my daughter and asked her to come over with the kids and help us to load them, because it was just me and David, and he's got a gimp arm. But I'm so happy to have them. Isuzu Rodeo gets about that, I think. Now, when we're pulling that trailer um, behind us, we're only getting like 10 miles to the gallon. So it cuts it in half by us pulling that trailer behind us. So I don't know what we're going to do if the gas prices don't go down in September. We may not be able to go to the picnic. So I've been doing a lot of solar cooking and enjoying it very much so, enjoying the taste of the food coming out of it. I'm telling you guys, I want one so bad I can't stand it. I literally am. I'm like, oh, my friend in Florida is trying to sell one of her diesel trucks, and nobody has called about it. I can imagine, Christy, because I think diesel's up to $6 and something here. I don't know how much my son pays. He's got a diesel truck because he's got to haul that big old boat all over the place, and it's just really sad. I don't know. But my daughter-in-law said, it's kind of weird. I mean, they business is a little teeny down, but not really much at all. I can't believe people are still wanting to go out deep sea fishing, and with all that's going on, I figured everybody would cut all the recreational stuff out, but maybe not. One she pulled a horse trailer with, so it's big. I bet it is. The gas is supposed to be $6 in September. Eh, hmm, Yep. I'm not sure if we can get away either, since repairing on the farmhouse. Yeah. The bad thing is diesel is a byproduct from making gas. Wow, I didn't know that. I don't know these things. I should know these things, but I don't. So if they've got a byproduct from making gas, why wouldn't it be cheaper? You would think. Kathy, not to change the subject, but did you ever find out anything about the person that tried to break in on you? Nope, not at all. I think the cops think I'm crazy or something. Just leaving work, listening while I drive. All right, baby. Um, yes, it should be cheaper, Brenda, if it's a byproduct and something that they would have to get dispose of to make gasoline. That's crazy. Totally crazy. If you're listening, Miss Teresa, I have done today, because of this crazy adventure I'm doing, I got in 12,694 steps. I broke my record. Um, how's Jack doing, Linda? Is he getting more excited about getting his surgery? And I'll give you guys an update on Gyna if she's doing better. I talked to her on my way home from David's, and no, 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 I lied. I'm sorry. I did not talk to her. I talked to her on my way home from Waltz today for just a quick second, and she said she's feeling a little bit better and getting a little bit more stronger. Big trucks need diesel. Good way to shut things down, maybe. Thank you, Teresa. I wish it was exercising instead of back and forth putting molds in the house. But I'm glad to have them. I can't complain. But I'm hurting all over. I don't have extra leisure spending budget. None of us do, I don't think. Anybody on here got a big budget they can spend just blow? Not me. And to be honest with you, um, even though that sun oven would make its own, it would make money for me. I could use it year round. And by the way, guys, it could even be snowing outside and you could still use that sun oven. All you need is the sun's rays. When the sun hits that oven, that's what cooks it. It has nothing to do with the temperature outside or nothing. Is that freaky or what? Now, um, what I was thinking is it would definitely make its I would definitely make the money back in buying it. But it costs us as much as a dang regular electric oven. Yeah, mine is too, Christy. I wish too, Brenda. um and I I have to say, guys, I'm so thankful that um I have made a lot of changes in my life since I had my heart attack. And even before that, I mean, I used to spend money like crazy. I would I would work and make good tips. I mean, good tips, and I just blow through them and never even think about them. And all I ever worried about paying bills was with my actual paycheck. But them tips, I just blow them. I could have had them banked up and doing good. Do y'all hear the quail in there chirping away? I love you, honey. I do not blow money. I spend money, but I don't blow it. He has been resting and only piddling around the house. He is ready to get this surgery behind him. Cool. How's the grandson? Didn't you have a grandson that had appendicitis surgery? No, my geese are louder. Only you guys would understand why I have quail in the house. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? Julie, since you're just coming in, I want you to know David says I've gone crazy. I've lost my mind. This is why I was blessed with all of these ceramic molds today, and I'm going to get another truckload tomorrow. I have chicks, ducks, geese in the house. It's loud, lol. At a park near us, there's a white goose. Everyone calls Nanny. She protects all the wild Canadian geese, baby. Aww, that's so cool. Yes, it does. I've always known I was a little crazy. That's all right. You either like me or you don't, right? I have got. I can't believe that I have not even touched the yard today. I'm so behind. I am so trying to get that mulch and that dirt put in the. Sorry, in the in the beds and everything, and oh, I'm just so behind. I didn't even get to water tonight. Yeah, it was a good haul. I saw the Sun Oven Amazon for $99 with dehydration racks yesterday after I saw your what? The Sun Oven? If you find that again, send me that link because I want it. I'll buy it for $99 in a heartbeat. Because they want $439 for them, Susan, for the same thing that I've been using. Now they have these other kind of sun oven thingies, but they're not the same. They are not the same. Um, they will cook things just like the sun oven does, but they you have to you have to cook inside a closed thing. You can't leave it open. The sun oven, you're able to cook with an open pot. I'll drive past that park and see Nanny Goose chasing somebody. It's a great buy. Yes, it is. I would love a sun oven, but the expense, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I would drop $100 in a heartbeat for a sun oven. If it was like the one I've got at Walt's, yes, 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 yes. That's a great saving. That's $330 saving. $339 saving. I just don't know how they got it on there. Pearson is 15 and he is doing well from the surgery. Appendectomy won't be released to return to school until 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Well, that's good because you don't want him getting hurt. I just Googled pants sun ovens. How much did they cost on Amazon? And that popped up. I couldn't find them on Amazon. I found different manufacturers, but not an actual sun oven. But then school is already out for the year. Ah, I wasn't thinking about school being out. Does that mean he's going to miss all of? Well, he doesn't have any graduation, does he? 15. No, no, it was under that name. Looks just like the one you used. Wow. I'm going to get on there and look it up whenever I get off here because if they've got it now, I will buy it in a heartbeat. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It takes it takes a lot of electricity to run an oven uh, in the house when it's 90 degrees outside and the index is 11. I mean, just saying. It takes a lot of electricity just to run the stove on top of the stove. So I'm going to start making sun tea and stuff like that too. I don't care if it's a used one. I'll take a used one too. It don't matter. It'll wash. So I really wanted to stop at the beach and show y'all some beautiful waves, but I haven't even had a time. Hey, Bub, you came over here to see the crazy lady, huh? Let's see. So, trying to think of what else I wanted to tell you guys. I'm so I have little baby strawberries out there. I've been having blooms and I got down a little closer and I saw that there's actually strawberries out there. So now I've got to find something to put over them so that the birds and stuff don't get a hold of them. Then I'll think I'll pick it up, whenever I'm picking the fruit and stuff. And I've been thinking about this. You know, when you go to fields of strawberries, you know how they're always up, I mean, they're up on mounds this tall. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I've been thinking maybe I should mound mine. What do you guys think? I thought to myself, you know what? If you made a mound like that all the way down through there where the uh, concrete meets the dirt there, that would really be pretty. I'm dying to go out there and cut one of them banana stalks off, but they ain't quite ready yet. I think I've got 8 or 9 stalks out there. One of them is hanging way over into the neighbor's yard, and I'm going, oh no, I hope it doesn't take out the fence. He missed one exam, but they averaged his other grades, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Wow, that's a shame because isn't isn't he in a grade where all of his grades count towards college? I used to have strawberries in a mounded bed and edged it to keep the grass out. Ah, interesting. I'm definitely thinking about doing that because I mean, I know that Lee and Teresa's bed looks beautiful. I mean, his is so full and beautiful. These strawberries, I'm like hoping mine to get like that. That is just, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. But see, I don't even know how I would. Um, our plants would literally be. They'd be able to grow year round here. Kathy, you getting more elderberries yet? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm I'm definitely getting elderberries. By the way, Teresa, did you get a package yet? Today's Wednesday. You should have gotten your package by now. I have gotten so many elderberries lately uh, that I was able to get it. Um, I have that juicer streamer thingy. Well, I steam juiced uh, a whole half gallon of juice. I mean, it is. It is gorgeous juice. So when I thinned the strawberry beds, I stole extras in a yard sale. Far out. That's a great idea. You did? Yay! I know I'm crazy. Um, let's see, there was something else. Oh, I got a package in the mail from I won Linda's giveaway, and it came from somebody else, and I can't remember. Linda, you'll have to put her name up. I've got to do a video on that too. Y'all need to pray for me. I'm telling you, this these this mouth hurts bad. This whole side here is just absolutely in throbbing pain. Do any of you guys have any prayer requests? There was somebody I was supposed to pray for, and I can't remember who it was. Oh, my neighbor fell and broke his hip. So I'm praying for him. And of course, we're praying for Jack and Linda's grandson. I think, I can't remember what he said his name was. Let's see, let me look back here. Pearson. You shouldn't be too far behind me, Linda, getting elderberries now. They're really coming on now. Um, in fact, if I had not had all those things in the back of my truck, I would have literally stopped today and picked elderberries on my way home because the trees are loaded and they mowed the grass up next to the road so I can get to them better. I'm not going to have to step all over them briars and stuff. Yes, I've been really weak and tired, and I may have to go get blood work if this continues. Actually, getting dizzy. Oh no. Hey, Linda. So tell me, Christy, are you any closer to your move, or is that what you're saying? You've got so much stuff to do. Is that um um because you're packing up, or oh, my winning came from Dana Wonderless Crochet. Cool. So I'm gonna have to write. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this so that I will remember that. So when I do my video, I'll have to look that look that up and do it. Yes, Pearson and Jack. I've got Pearson, Jack, Christy, and let me go back over here where I was at. Um, my neighbor Hal. I'm going to move in a small camper and work on installing my tiny house. Good deal. That's awesome. My elderberries are blooming now. Yes. Um, when when the full season gets in, Linda, I'm going to get some more elderberry blooms too because I really like the infusion of the elderberry bloom with my honey. And I have to say, I had a tragedy on this homestead yesterday. I knew I knew that I had a tragedy. I knew it already. Um, one of my bees swarmed. And when they swarmed, um, they took all the honey out of the hive. And that's the one that was behind the little shed that gave me all the honey. I need to go into, hopefully this weekend, I can get David up here and we can go into the, if not, I'm going to go in, I may even go in before then into this other hive because the weeds have grown up so far over there that you can't even walk over there now. And it's still cranking. I can see the bees coming and going, coming and going, coming and going in that hive. So I know it's all right. At least it was yesterday. I haven't looked at it today. But I was heartbroken. The wax moths had taken over all of the frames. I've got them all out in the sun. And I'm praying to God that they don't get into this other hive. I'm just heartbroken. You can make a cough syrup from the blooms. Ah, what? Where do you get the recipe for that, Brenda? Or have you ever made it yourself? My granddaughter used to call elderberry syrup cough berry syrup. Cool. I love elderberry syrup. In fact, I can't wait to finish that off and make, add the turmeric and all the other stuff that I put in it: cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, cloves, and honey, and I can't remember what else. I can't remember, but it's so good. I just absolutely love to drink it. I could drink a whole glass of it, but I don't want to do that either. But I am going to start making sun tea and I'm going to be putting some of my dried herbs in there. Really excited about that. And the um, pineapple sage that I moved over into this other garden thingy did not make it. I should have left it in that little thingy. So I'm hoping that I can get some more of them somehow. I'm hoping that uh, somebody sells them. I I bought I bought that sage, pineapple sage somewheres. I want to say I got it from Lowe's. Hi Annadale, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate you doing that. Um, I've never made it, but I saw videos on YouTube on how to make it. Cool. I have to do that. Um, so I've just added a whole new slew of work for myself because I've got to empty out that shed. I've got to get everything out of it, and I don't even know who all stuff is in there. But I've told anybody that if they've got their stuff here, they better be getting it because if not, it's going in the garbage. Getting ready for bed. I'm going to be doing that pretty soon too. I'm going to go ahead and pray, guys, and then we can talk for a little bit longer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've got together, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you continue to bless the folks on here. And I'm I want to lift up Christy. Man, oh man, she's had a hard time for the last several years. I wanted to lift her up and just bless her, just love her so much, and just throw so many good things her way, Lord. I want to continue to lift her up and help her to get all of her stuff together and moved. I know she's has chronic pain all the time too, so I pray, Lord, that you just give her what she needs and add a lot of financial to her too. She's having some struggles there, and she needs your love. I also want to lift up Jack, continue to lift him up to you, help him to keep strong and prepare him for this surgery so that it will make him all better again, Lord. And I just thank you, Lord, that you are the master of all doctors and you will uh, make the doctors do him just perfect. I also want to lift up Preston, or Pierston, I'm sorry, uh, Linda's grandson, help him to heal good and help him to get all the credits he needs for school and not to have any recourses from having the surgery on his appendix. And I just pray, Lord, that you continue to bless him and his family. And thank you, Lord, for my friendship with Linda. Thank you that we we were connected through my friend Wilma and that we have grown to be good friends, Lord. I want to lift up Hal, my neighbor. He fell and broke his hip riding his bicycle, and he is just miserable. And he is in rehab now. Hopefully, he'll be able to get home soon and be able to walk again, perfect. And just thank you for me having some good neighbors, Lord. Continue to bless me with that, and thank you, Lord, for all that you do and all the things that you send my way, Lord. Thank you for the blessing of these ceramics um, molds, and I pray, Lord, that I'm able to use them to make beautiful things. And Lord, I just thank you for my health, and I just Thank you for the dog that's bumping my chair too, Lord. She's such a she's such a little pistol. And thank you that she made me so happy being able to walk her on the leash last night. And I just ask all these things in your precious name, Jesus. Amen. So the dog made me remember something. Yes, Lord, and please be with the families in Texas and all around with these crazy shootings. Thank you, baby. Um, Last night David was here. Um, y'all know I've been doing a lot of exercise, so I got him to come and give me a massage because I was hurting so bad. And anyways, we were out there with the dog, and the dog has never ever 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 walked on a leash. Last night he brought her outside on a leash so he could do her toenails, and she let me walk her around the yard on the leash. I'm like, be still, my heart. You're just breaking my heart here. I want to take you for a walk so bad. I would walk in my neighborhood if I had her with me because she eats somebody up if they try to mess with me. But that just tickled me to death. And I'm hoping that she'll continue to let me do that. If I can put her on a leash, that means I could take her. We could take her with us when we go places, and I don't have to worry about her being stuck here by herself. Yeah, she is a good girl. She is the best dog. I mean, even when she runs out the door and runs out across the street or whatever, I get a little bit of food in the bottom of the bowl, and that dog can just eat a whole bowl. And I just shake that bowl. Here she comes running. Oh, ho, ho, mom's got more food. She's a trip. So, Christy, have you got a guesstimated time of when you're going to move, um, or are you in the process of doing that at this moment, or what? Well, I hope I'm not buffering because it doesn't seem to be moving the chat at all. Only one little dot on the bottom. Are y'all still here? I'm here, just tired. Me too. I took my shower already. I think I might go straight to bed. Not exactly. My son is buying a house if it goes well Friday, and my uncle just passed. Lot of stuff going on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Thank you, Melanie and Julie. Mm-mm-mm. I sure wish David and I could find some property As much as I know I want to be in God's will and be where He wants me to at, I know He wants to fulfill my dreams too, you know? Whipped up an egg sandwiches for my man and Dawn. Aw, that's cool. I already took most of my clothes to Tennessee. Not sure what I'll wear for the funeral. Hmm. I don't know if I'm going to go to this wedding or not. My mom wants me to go. She called me today and asked me to go with her and my sister, but I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could be stopped. I mean, stuck in the car with those two for 2 days driving. I love them to death, but oh my goodness. And I've got to ride up front because I get car sick really bad. So I don't know. I don't know. I really want to go to. I really want to go to Mississippi with them, but it's going to be a job moving all my critters. Wow. I was really freaked out yesterday. You know, I'm a garbage picker, guys. Gotta say, I pick things out of the garbage all the time. Well, when I was over at Walt's, heading to his house yesterday morning, about 3 doors down on the other side before I got to his house, there was two animal crates out there, and I was like, do I get these? Do I stop? Is Walt going to give me a fit if his neighbor comes and says, what are you doing? I said, you know what? I don't really care. So I went up to the door and knocked on the door, and I said, um, he said, who are you? I said, Kathy. I said, um, he said, what do you want? I said, I want to know, are those crates out there for the garbage? Yes. I said, can I have them? Yes. I said, thank you. And I left and got them and put them in my truck. So, Linda, if you're still on here, I splitted up the chickens, the little baby chicks, because the crates are small. Um, I had one that I already left out there because I want them to be able to dig in the dirt and get bugs and stuff like that too. So I had put them down on the four of them down on the ground, and they seem to be doing all right. Hopefully, no rats or anything get in there and bother them. But I just absolutely love it. I love the fact that I can put them down on the ground, and now I can move them chickens anywhere I want to, them little baby chicks, and let them dig up and have a good old time. Garbage diving is fun. Yes, it is. Me and my mother-in-law used to do it every single solitary week. Oh my gosh, my father-in-law gets so mad at me because he used to hate it. Because Mavis would drag all kind of stupid stuff home. But we got some really good stuff. We'd go on days that the garbage actually was picked up. We'd go the night before and just have a blast. My daughter and I love dumpster diving. Yes, you know there are some people that literally make a living on dumpster diving. There's there's a couple channels that I used to watch. I don't watch them anymore. I mean, every once in a while I do watch this one lady, but I can't remember the name of her channel. Um, but she would go to the Dollar Tree and some Bells and uh, Marshalls and Dillards, and I mean there was a whole bunch of them that she used to hit all the time, and she got some and Michaels, and I just pulled a muscle that hurt. Mm-mm-mm. And she would have like I want to say she had four really big garage sales a year, and she sold all the stuff that she um, would dumpster dive and get. And I'm like, that is really cool. I get things out of the dumpster for the chickens and stuff, but hey, I don't know if it's Belinda or Chuck, but hello. Yes, old age is great. The funny thing about old age is I can do anything I want to now almost and get away with it. I I thoroughly enjoyed. Now, back in the day when I was a teenager, we used to dumpster dive. This is how awesome the the stores were. They would have these mega see-through um, bags that they would put all of the produce in. So it never got dirty in the dumpster. So we would go by and pull that thing out of there, that big bag out, and we would take it to the house. This was whenever I I ran away from home, and well, I didn't run away from home. My mom knew where I was at. I moved away from home into family friends, and we hung drywall for a living at the time, and we did we did some crazy stuff. But anyways, we'd get these great big huge bags, and they were bigger than a trash can. I mean, they were huge bags, and literally we would go through that bag and clean up everything in there, and we were able to feed the family on that, and it was all clean food because it was in the bags. Yeah, you can never have too many crates. Yep, I can be an eccentric old lady now. You go, Christy. My luck, I would fall in the dumpster or find something scary. Yeah. There are YouTube channels who just go dumpster diving. Yes. And I'll tell you that one of the best dumpster diving for your critters is Aldi's. You would not believe the food that chain throws away. I just don't understand it. Okay, bye, Christy. Thanks for coming in, babe. Ah, Teresa just got home. I had something bite my finger, and now I've got a big old hole in it. um, I enjoy dumpster diving, but let me just tell you, if you got an Aldi's near you, you can about expect that you can feed your critters on Aldi's dumpster because they can flat throw some food away. Yes, I agree with that, Susan. And did you know that one of the best businesses to own is a thrift store? They say that thrift stores make than more money than you can imagine. And because it's secondhand, it's very difficult for the government to figure out how much money you're actually making in those stores. Yeah, Teresa had a long night today, a long day today. Yeah, they make a lot of money from me too. I love thrifting. I literally love thrifting. In fact, I'm so mad at myself. I don't know what I don't know. I've been waking up in this fog and I'm not been able to get myself moving and everything, and I'm like, okay. So the other day, I woke up and in my fog, I turned on the wrong burner to make tea. Well, instead of no, I was warming up my coffee. Instead of warming up my coffee, I turned the wrong eye on and burnt the bottom of my plastic tea jug. I was furious with myself because I buy those in the I like to get those. I can get another one from the Dollar General. I think they're like $5 or something like that. And I'll be honest with you, that's what I use for a scoop. I get them in the thrift stores and use them for a scoop for all of my animal feed. I could go out and get one of those and wash it real good and use it, but I don't. I'd rather leave that and get a brand new one for my tea. Okay. Well, folks, it's getting to be that time, and I'm really exhausted. And I've got a long, 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 long day tomorrow. And I've lost my mind. So I need to try to find it while I'm sleeping tonight. Oh, but the stink and mess, curse and swear. Are you talking about uh, dumpster diving, Julie? My Aldi store is 17 miles away. Ooh. Where do you have an Aldi store? I didn't know you had an Aldi store there, Linda. I asked Wilma specifically if she had an Aldi store because I really like them. Is it in Thompson or I know it's not in oh my goodness. I can't think of the other. My nose is going to itch off now. No melting plastic. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And the sad part is here I am. It's on my glass top, and I'm trying to get it scooped up and off of there, and I'm like, gross. Oh, it was so disgusting. Thanks, Brenda, for coming in. Good night. I'm going to get off here too, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed night. Sweet dreams, everybody, and I'll catch you next Monday. Monday at noon. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.